What's up, YouTube? I'm King Shanks, and this is Droid's Finest, and I am back with Shadowrun Dragonfall, part 143, I think. Again, not sure. It's always in the name of the title anyways. I should really just stop saying them, but it's just part of the intro now. I'm just so used to it. But this game's been going on for so long, it's hard to keep track where I am now. I'm not even sure. Oh, my puppy! Hello. Have you learned to play dead yet? Boy? Maybe he has. Blah, blah, blah. I've already read that 100 times. Play dead. Seems he doesn't know that one. Sit. He sits. Pet him. Boop. Woof. Okay, so I thought about it. I don't think I need to talk to Amsel again. Or Dietrich. I think I'm just talking to the people that I went on solo missions with. I'll definitely check, but I don't think there's any need for me to talk to them at all. I think they're just going to be saying the things that I already talked to them about. Huh. Gurgle Squirt. Greetings. Amsel peers at you through a battered old pair of wire-rimmed glasses. There's something gentle about the man, with his silver hair and his tweed jacket. He looks more like an aging art history professor than he does like a criminal go-between. Is there something I can do for you? Got a question you about... Okay. Somebody of the team. Another member of the team. About the crew is bizarre. No, sorry I bothered you. About a member of the team. If you have any questions about your teammates, I'd recommend checking your mission computer. Okay, yeah, I've already done this. I've already read all that. He's just repeating stuff that I've already checked on. Like about the crew is bizarre and all that. And Dietrich is probably going to be the same, because I didn't do any type of mission with him. The dog's following me. I want to see if I can get him to play dead. Why can't he play dead? Sit. Play dead. Pet him again. Okay, whatever. Whatever, dog. I wonder if there's a way to get the dog as a part of my team. Huh, yeah, this is all the same, too. Any thoughts of what I said to you earlier? Yeah, boss, I have. It's an interesting idea, but there are risks. I'm thinking that this might not be the best of times to approach him about it. He's the source of my magic, remember? Oh, okay, yeah, this is about his shrine or whatever. The Dragon Slayer. I remember doing this already. If our discussion turned into an argument, he could take all my magic back. Okay, yeah, I remember this. I'm not gonna read it. I remember doing all of this. I'm just tapping random stuff now. I don't know what I'm saying to him. Nothing. Just leave me alone. I've gone through all of that. I'm not doing it again. Eiger will have new things to say, so I guess I'll check her next, and then I'll save Glory for last, because Glory's my woman. Save the best for last. Eiger welcomes you with a nod. Gurgle Squirt, what can I do for you? We should talk about what happened with the engineer. Any thoughts about the last run? Let's talk about what happened with the engineer. She nods. Agreed. I'm ready to go over it, if you are. We found some evidence to suggest that there was a laboratory in the syndicate, but nothing concrete. That worries me. Yeah, she nods. I'm worried too. Have you been able to do any digging since we got back? I need to know that we made the right decision back there. When I left that room to search for clues, the engineer told you something that pushed you over the edge. You said that you thought you could reverse engineer that pulse grenade that you pulled from the engineer. Any luck with that? Okay, so I'll just go through them all. First one is, done any digging? I've been keeping my ears open, haven't heard anything definite yet though. Now, based on what we found in the warehouse, I do think that Labrygowskis are the most likely suspects in this. Yuli worked with them before, and I could see them trying to roll over Shattenhurst, use Occam's razor. It's probably them. You're right, we've got too much to worry about already. Second guessing ourselves isn't going to help. Yes, but it's also possible that we had Bannock publicize a bunch of false information. We didn't find any definite proof. First one. She crosses her arm over her chest. She nods. My thoughts exactly. And if it turns out that we were wrong, well, we'll just have to burn that bridge when we get there. We can't do anything about it now. Okay. Not too sure. Now, is there something else that you wanted to ask me about the run? If you have any other concerns, I want to hear them. When I left that room, you told you something that pushed you over the edge. Her eyes narrow. That son of a bitch said a lot of things. What of it? What do you think? I want to know what he told you. You knew that we needed him, but you beat him badly. I'm worried about that lapse of control. Oh, nothing. I just wanted to thank you for knocking him down a peg. First one. I wanted to know what he said. With all due respect, that's none of your business, Gurgle Squirt. Isn't it? You beat the tar out of that man because of what he told you. As your team leader, I need to know why that happened. I don't really want to fight you on this, Eiger. If this is too personal for you, we can drop it. Said the first one again. I'm basically saying I'm the team leader, I want to know. It takes a long time to respond. When she does, her voice carries a tone of resignation. You really want to know? Alright, fine, I'll tell you. Good. He told me about a bunch of Polish towns that my unit swept for syndicate activity. He told me how the mob poured back in right after we left and what they did to the people who accepted our help. He told me about the beatings, the rapes, the killing rooms, and the torture, and worse. He relished in describing it. The relentless, heinous barbarism of it all meant to teach some sort of lesson. I think that the cruelest part of the entire story, those people, they didn't need a lesson in how terrible life can be. They live with that every day. Yuli seemed to find all of this hilarious. Yeah, I know he was pushing my buttons on purpose, and yeah, I know that he was trying to make me lose control, but the hell with it. He deserved a good beating. Yuli didn't pull any punches, so I didn't pull any punches. And if you have a problem with that, you can go and get fucked. Well, thanks, you bitch. Cool down, Eiger. We're on the same side here. Watch your tone. I'm still the team leader. Show some respect. My problem isn't with Yuli getting punished. It's with the fact that you let him play you. Cool down. We're on the same side, bro. I know. Sorry, I guess I'm still a little on edge after this, which is exactly what Yuli wanted, of course. She grits her teeth and I just can't help thinking, what if he wasn't playing me? What if those things did happen? If we leave things where they stand, there'll always be some hope that he was lying. But if I dig into this and find that he was telling the truth, if I find out that none of what we did meant anything. Even if he was telling the truth, that doesn't invalidate what your unit was doing over there. We need your full attention for what's coming. I can't have you beating yourself up over the past. You can't just leave it like this. A question mark. I know you, Eiger. You're too strong to run from the truth. That seems like it might lead to another mission that I don't want to do. It doesn't invalidate what your unit was doing. Doesn't it? Our actions might have drawn attention to those people, made them targets. They were already targets. You need to quit beating yourself up over this, Eiger. It isn't like you. You and your team were doing good over there. Whatever the Mafia did afterward is on them, not you. Maybe so, but it wasn't your decision. You were on a mission, remember? I'll say the last one. She gives you a brisk nod. You're right. It isn't. No more moping around, I promise, and I will look into this, Gurgle Squirt. Wherever this trail leads me, I'll follow it, and I won't stop until I find the truth. I'm willing to help you see this through if you want the help. Good to hear. For a second there, I thought you'd gone soft on me. Good to hear. She scoffs at you. Me, go soft? Not on your life, fearless leader. After we've dealt with our current predicament, I'll dig as deep as I need to get to the bottom of this. For now, though, we should get back on task. Putting this off isn't going to make it easier. Sounds like your priorities are in the right place. When you're ready to start looking, you can call on me for help. I've got your back, Eiger. Sounds like you got your priorities in the right place. She nods. I'd like to think so. Now, let's change track. Is there anything else from that last run you'd like to go over? She folds her arms across her chest. If you have any thoughts I want to hear them. Okay. You said that you thought you could reverse engineer... Okay, yeah. Engineer the pipe bomb thing that was in his arm or whatever. Yeah, actually, it wasn't too difficult to pull the thing apart and see what made it tick. She smiles. Making one of my own was a different story, but I got it in the end. She reaches into her desk and grabs a cylindrical object. Gently, she lifts it up and hands it to you. Meet the newest edition of my arsenal. I call it the Voltaic grenade? Okay. I think maybe it should be volcanic. I don't know. Whatever. It's based on the same principles as the Russian pulse grenade, but with a few tweaks of my own. Nice. You said that these things were designed for crowd control? What sort of tweaks are we talking about? Mine has a lot more bite than the original. I bumped up the amperage quite a bit. When that thing goes off, it'll both shut down the nervous system and cook the organs of anyone on its blast radius. Hand it back. Sounds nasty. She nods and tucks the weapon back into her desk. It is. You wouldn't want to be on the wrong end of one of these things. For now, I've only managed to make one voltaic grenade. They aren't the easiest things in the world to manufacture, or the cheapest. She nods thoughtfully. But I should be able to scrounge up enough raw materials to put a new one together between each run. Okay, so yeah, they're all getting new stuff because of what I did. But because I helped them, I'm getting new things because of that. So that's cool. Okay, so sounds good to me. Can we talk about something else? So you only have one per run? Well, that's better than nothing, I suppose. That's better than nothing, I suppose. a hell of a lot better than nothing. If used in the right situation, one of these things could turn the tide of an otherwise unwinnable fight. That's nothing to scoff at, Gurgle Squirt. Hey, I'll take it. Can we talk about something else? Don't have anywhere to be. If you have a question, ask away. That's all, Eiger. Thanks for the check. Thank you, Fearless Leader, both for the chat and for the assist on the run. Is there anything else you'd want to talk about? Any thoughts on the last run? Last thing I'm going to ask her. Nothing we haven't already talked about. Nothing else now, Eiger. Okay, so that went pretty well. Next episode, we're talking to Glory. Yay! Anyways, stay tuned and I'll see you soon. Peace!